What's up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, everybody out there? This is Philip20. Now I'm back. Check this out. We've got an RX Vega Frontier Edition card. This is a 16 gigabyte of VRAM. It's got a water cooler inside of it. This is the Frontier Edition, and it feels pretty good. It's got a nice filled box. It really does. For a box, it feels pretty good. It looks like it's, been torn when I got it. Apparently, whoever had it didn't take good care of it. It's supposed to be brand new, so let's open it up. This came from Amazon, by the way. Oh, look at that. The fucking box done tore all to hell. The outside of the box feels good, but it tears up like it. Tears up. That's what it does. So, Vega Frontier Edition, an instruction manual of whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Enjoy creativity to science drive, blah, blah, blah. This should do artificial intelligence pretty well if I can find any software that is actually artificial intelligence. It's not bullshit. I would love to tinker with it. So, it just shows you a bunch of the different stuff here. Paperwork, international compliance information. Smells like memory foam. It doesn't feel like memory foam though. Nice and stiff. So we've got some screws. A DVI to display port. A water cooler here. Remove before you use, it says. It looks like this thing has never been used yet. Or you could just take and leave the plastic on and use it and test it out. It says Radon right here for the graphics card. And it's sleeved. Not really that big a deal. It's been soldered right here apparently, so you can't change the fan out. So you can't change the fan out. Let's take a look at the card itself. It's got three display ports, one HDMI output. And it's got a heft to it. It's kind of heavy. Brushed aluminum. That is a pretty good feel. I love the way it feels. It's got two 8-pin power connectors, and you'll have to provide separate power for this card. And it's also got an on-off switch for the lights. GPU tachometer is right here. If you can't see, it's right there. And then also it's got red or blue. Unfortunately, it's not red and blue. It's just red or blue, and it's on and off, which is pretty cool. And that's what it's going to look like inside the computer. This is what it'll look like to you. It looks awesome. So I'm going to stick this in my desktop computer. And we're going to do some benchmarks on this computer with some games, and because anything with 16 gigabytes of RAM, it just some of my computers ain't even got 16 gigs of RAM, So, I mean, the computer it's going in has 32 gigabytes of RAM, random access memory, DDR4. It's a Ryzen 1800X R7 processor. And, you know, it's going to be a killer Ryzen editing computer. It's not the ultimate Ryzen editing computer, because that would have a Threadripper, of course. But if you was to match this up with a Threadripper, you could do quite a bit of some really cool stuff. So, it looks like it's set for blue, and it's set to on. And we're going to check it out on the computer.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, everybody out there? It's Phil20, and I'm back. Check us out. We've got the Radeon Vega Frontier Edition water-cooled graphics card in here. You can see the radiator just benchmarking some things, doing some tests, checking some pretty nice stuff out. Right now, we're currently running. Let's go up here and check our resolution. And our quality settings is on custom. Everything's on high except view distance is on ultra. So click on OK. And for some reason this new setup changes it quite a bit. And I can't really tell. Looks like we're hitting 40 frames a second. The new update, whenever you come into the game, if you want it to be higher resolution, you're definitely going to have to click on the icon right here and then pull this up and then click on OK. And then it'll reset it to whatever resolution you're working with, because if you're upscaling. That's what I'm doing. I don't have a 4K monitor downstairs, so I'm working with a 1080p TV. It's actually pretty nice one. It does a pretty good job. Now I'm going to go ahead and start this mission right here. Right now it's showing 40 frames a second at 2K is what they call it, I suppose. And, you know, let's get started. Alright, so we loaded pretty quickly, and, you know, right now I'm moving the mouse and nothing happens. This is normal for PUBG. So I'm going to run over here and see if we can pick up some weapons and ammunition. We've got 99 people loaded in, 100 people joined, match starts in 30 seconds. So it looks fairly good. The frames per second changes a lot. I don't have an average. I'll tell you how I feel with it right now, but I'll get averages later if you guys start wanting the averages and minimums and 1% lows and 0.1% lows. You know, we got 51, 50, 46 frames a second at 2K. You know, it shows we're right over beside the range. You know, I'm going to go ahead and go this direction right here. And we're going to hop out now. We're going to try to fly in that direction right there. And we're going to just try to, you know, stay in the center map area. That way we don't have a lot to run, hopefully. Probably do, but you know how this game is. We'll have to parachute now. Okay, now we've got several people in this area. And I really understand why there's a lot of people that want to stay away from the running part. And we're at 39, 38 frames a second, 39. 40 frames, 45 frames. So, you know, it's not a super fast. See, we already got somebody over there picking up ammunition. I'll run upstairs around him. Hopefully I can get something. Yep, sure can. Nope, I died. Well, you can see, now it's at 53 frames a second after I kicked the bucket, which is unfortunate. But you can see how this card will play out on, 2K resolutions. I mean, that's not too bad. We're looking at 53 frames a second, 18.7 milliseconds. Since this is a different kind of graphics card than a regular, AMD Vega, RX version, there is not a lot of statistics that you're going to be able to see. Some of the stuff is going to be locked out from being able to see, but you can see how much computer RAM we're actually using. Apparently it says 9,000 megabytes out of 14,000 megabytes, which is not too bad, I don't guess. It shows that you're actually using, that much. And then, the 15,000, it keeps going up. The 15,000 is just loading more information in there if needed, I'm assuming. Let's go back to lobby and see if we can get another game in. So now we're back down to 10,000. And you've got 7,000 megabytes that we're currently using, which, goes up and down. How dare me get bored with this game. I'm pretty tired. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. So let's grab these guns again and see what we can do here. Believe it or not, this is one of my carry guns in real life. Pretty cool one. Let's move on. Now, again, it doesn't feel choppy. It's nice and smooth. I'm going to upload this in 4K with 60 frames a second and show you guys what it looks like to me. Sometimes it gets, choppy occasionally, but when I say it's smooth, it is really buttery smooth. I'm pretty surprised in how good it actually looks. And we're back again over top of this place, and I'm gonna go to that house right there. So we're moving on down to this little old place. We're currently hitting 53 frames a second, 47. And then, we've got the RX Vega 64 cards coming in the mail. They're supposed to be coming, but Amazon's notoriously bad for, being on time with anything that's a pre-order or brand new release from AMD. They just do not know what the hell they're doing. They just suck at it. Other than that, we'll get some more of this stuff out for you. Let's go in here. Alright, so we got us a little handgun here. So it looks like we got a guy downstairs. Hopefully I can take him out. And we're a long ways away from that circle. Now, there was a guy over there at that yellow dot on the map. I can't really say where he's at. I can just about guarantee you he's over there. So we're hitting about 40 frames a second, 42, 40 or so. Yeah, I'd say he's right inside of there. Nope, he's went through that side too. There's a good chance. See, he's already been on top of there. That door's open up there. He ain't opened that door. He's careless about opening doors. Well, there's somebody outside somewhere. He's left already. He's not there no more. There's the one thing about this game. It's incredibly boring during the run. I gotta swim across the damn lake. So I believe there's probably a pretty good chance of the enemies showing up over in this area. There's a guy already right there. I see him. Anybody see him on that hill? He's right over top of that hill. Now somebody's shooting at him. Let's take a quick look around. Well, there it goes. Dead again. But you guys, I hope you get the picture. You gotta stay outside. You gotta stay inside of the blue circle so you don't die, and then, you know, you move forward and kill some bad guys. So, there you go. See you next time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. There's lots more content coming. Click the subscribe button below. Make sure you come back for more because there's great content always coming up every day in this channel. See you next time. Peace.